This fall, one of the new things that we did was update our Football Engineering Research Lab's webpage. You can access the new URL at www.footballtracking.org. Another big thing that happened this fall was the ECE department offered a graduate special topics class on sports technology. In this project-based course, it involved groups of students spending the entire semester prototyping a new sports technology idea. Please check each team's respective web pages for more details. Besides building a project for the semester, students were also able to listen to guest lectures from people in the sports technology industry as well. Some guest lectures included the CMU graphics lab showing us the technology they use to motion capture athletes, the Carnegie Mellon football coaches teaching engineers some football terminology and what scouting software they use, Dr. Freddie Fu from UPMC coming by class to talk about the technology they use for sports medicine, the Pittsburgh Steelers giving us a behind-the-scenes tour of the technology they use at Heinz Field, the Cisco Sports and Entertainment Division coming by to talk about Stadium Vision, Wilson Sports coming by to talk about what it takes to design sports equipment, and NEP showing us the technology inside a WWE broadcast truck. We definitely want to thank these companies for coming out again. For a quick update on some of the work going on in our lab, we've submitted 2 papers to the ISCA 2010 conference in Vienna. Our first submission is Automated Viewer-Centric Personalized Sports Broadcasts. In any game broadcast, there are many different camera angles that exist. In this project, we try to predict the size and where game objects like players would show up on each respective camera feed in the next few seconds. Using this information, we paired it up with user preferences of what player and camera angles the viewer liked, and player statistics similar to video game ratings to automate the task of a human sports director in determining the most interesting camera angle to show to a given fan or viewer. We're hoping this work will lead into personalized sports broadcasts. Our next submission was real-time tracking of game assets in American football for automated camera selection and motion capture. During a typical live sports game broadcast, camera operators manually follow the ball or players and sometimes have a difficult time keeping up with game action. We have built a miniature sensor network that is mounted or integrated on game assets that can track motion, orientation, and real-time location of the game asset. This location estimate can be used to automate broadcast cameras to follow the game asset. It can also be used to automatically select the best camera feed to broadcast. Please check back at the end of spring semester for our next update.